Now the life philosophy about this is that the game of Ludo, I will not say chess. Now the game of Ludo that everyone knows, you know that there are 4 players on that game. Now everyone wants to get a 6. The aim of that game is to win, right? But you just need a 6 before you can start your game on the board. All right, and then this is you as the player that wants to win. Now what do you need to do, even despite the fact that your opponents, the remaining 3, has gotten their own 6? What do you want to do? Do you want to give up? No, you don't want to give up. You want to keep flipping. You want to keep rolling the dice. You want to keep rolling until you get a 6. That is how it is on the philosophy of life. You don't want to give up, even despite the fact that, oh, it is tough this way, oh, you cannot really attain what you are aiming to attain. No, you can become whatever you want to become if you are ready, and if you put in the consistency to keep flipping, to keep rolling the dice until you eventually get a 6. Now this is it. After you now get your 6, is that the end? No, you started on the journey, even despite the fact that your opponents have already gone far than you. What do you want to do? As you got your 6, you start and keep rolling, keep playing your game, keep rolling your dice to even get another 6 to come outside from that box again. Now understand that after you now get your 6 to come outside from the box, there are other pans. It's pans, right? Those pans, there are other pans inside that box that you need to bring outside from that box to win as well. Understand that it's not only just one 6, it's not only just one pan that will help you to win and checkmate your opponent. All right, all those pans are like the other version of yourself that you really need to become. Don't just think that, oh, after this attribute, after this version of myself that I want to attain, this one is okay. No, there are other version of yourself that you need to increase. There are other values of yourself aside from the fact that you only need money. Everyone needs money. There are other values about yourself that you really need to get a 6 for to win. Are you with me? There are other values of yourself that you really need to get a 6 for. 6 to win, to checkmate your opponents. That is exactly how it is on the game of life. Back to the game of chess. You are the king. You want to checkmate your opponent. Now, checkmating your opponent is what? You have all the valuable piece around you to help you checkmate your opponent. And then understand that the opponent that you want to checkmate, it is not just one game thing I'm talking to you about here. I'm talking about the things that are programmed to you that you don't like, or the life that you are living that you don't really like. Trust me, you can change that life. Trust me, you can become anything you want to become if you are ready to do what? Walk the journey of your life. If you are ready to play the game of your life chessboard, you are going to checkmate your opponent. And understand that checkmating your opponent is not just a day journey. Understand, that is how it is on the game of chess. Checkmating your opponent is not just a day journey. It is, you need to start, you need to put your pawns in the rightful place, you need to put your knight in the right place, the bishop in the rook, the queen. All right, you need to put them in the right place to be able to checkmate your opponent. Because if you don't put this piece at the right place, trust me, your opponent will checkmate you. And understand that you as the king, the aim of the king is to checkmate the king of the opponent's king. And then the aim of your opponent too. All right, the aim of the opponent, that is the matrix. The aim of the matrix too is to checkmate the king of its opponent, which is you. And then this is you. Do you want the king of your opponent to checkmate you? No, you want to checkmate the king. And then understand that it is a journey. It is not just as you start you're winning. No, as you start, okay, your pawns can even help you checkmate the knights of your opponent, the bishop, the rook, the queen. But before your pawn can checkmate the opponent's king, understand that it is so tough. And understand that your pawn is the most slimming value on the game of life. Of course it can checkmate, but other valuable piece would help you checkmate more. And then what are the other valuable piece that will help you checkmate more on the journey of life. See, let me tell you one thing, your other valuable piece on the game of life to help you checkmate your opponent, what you don't like, the things that you do, especially not having money, your poor life. All right, understand that number one thing is what? Staying connected to God, to the owner of everything. Number two thing is, I used to say this, that understand the laws of the universe. All right, understand, start creating yourself, start building yourself to be practicing the laws of the universe, because the laws of the universe is almost like, I would say that almost like God. Because if the laws of the universe is a person, a man, trust me, everything is 100% in the laws of the universe. So I will even say that that is more like God. All right, so if you are ready to do this, putting the laws of the universe into everything that you do, all right, and understand that the internet, what you consume, the things that you consume, the people that you surround yourself with, especially, and what you consume, especially on the internet, because the internet is practically what everyone surround themselves with now. People prefer to stay with their internet instead of staying around people. I can guarantee you that people are 70% always on the internet, more than the remaining 30% around people. So your internet too is part of the valuable piece to help you checkmate what you want to checkmate, what you don't like in your life. And how can you change that? Is what? Surrounding yourself with the right people, following the right step of the people that you want to become. All right, so that is part of it. Understand that you can become anything you want to become. Understand that you can reach anywhere you want to reach. All right, keep flipping coins, keep rolling dice. You would eventually get a 6. When you eventually get your 6, understand that that's not the end. You need to keep playing, you need to keep flipping your dice to get another 6, to get another 6, to get more numbers, to win, to checkmate your opponents. All right, consistency, put in focus, stay regimented. You can become anything you want to become. All right, this is for young generations. This is for young generations. All right, so thank you, I appreciate it.